timeout as our first. First drive will begin at the 25. On first down. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Wilson's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
On the stop.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
And goal.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Wilson.
Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's a turnover on down.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. He's going to air one out, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them. That allows the defensive backs, the linebackers, to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
They're swooping. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Derrick Henry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
On for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. The tackle made by Derek Rivers. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run. It's Lindsay. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
On the carry. He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They're going with Lindsay, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Lindsay. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24-yard line. 29-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Quarterback sacked. The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Lindsay. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
It's now 3rd and 7.
Now a carry for Lindsay, and he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington.
Complete to
Robbie Anderson, an 80-yard touchdown. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Edwards. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll find Lindsey here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 8 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. Back to throw again, and it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
7. Ty Long.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you burn that. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down to the 26. Steelers. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get this.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Steelers. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
They get this out left, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Steelers 16, Washington 7. Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
So now the Steeler offense coming onto the field. They'll try to add 2 more. They'll try and throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
The Steelers take over.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
On the pickup.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At the 49-yard line.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Neville Gallimore busting through to get him for a loss of 6. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Bryan Edwards, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Here come the Steelers now again to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Steelers 30, Washington 7. Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Operating from the gun. Wilson flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Chris Godwin. He was covered by Scott.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson looking downfield for Godwin. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Derrick Henry, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
The 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
To number 7.
Given 9 there on the first down completion. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
At the 5-yard line.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st down, Wilson. They'll roll. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Throwing is Wilson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
4th down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
23-yard line.
Ridiculous with words that you force in nature. I don't want to see absurd, but that play.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. 3 down, 3 down.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Karist McKinley on the tackle. Brought down back at the 27.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Wilson. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And the Washington first down.
Tight end one. You got four.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Robbie Anderson, incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Throwing again here, Wilson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're looking at third and a few inches. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First down, Washington.
A first down carry for Henry. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
It's a gain of 5.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Wilson's pass.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Out to his left. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Power on power, but he He's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Now, field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Just like that. Right, let's go. Hey, Mike's 15, Mike's 15. Come on, baby, I'm coming, baby.
They'll run for it with Henry, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Derrick Henry, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And Washington able to...
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
Again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point 'em